The topic of this video is how much are sprains and strains worth in a personal injury case. So, sprains and strains are really the most common type of injury following either a car crash, motorcycle accident, or slip and fall. If you've been diagnosed with a sprain or a strain, you likely have experienced some type of significant injury, and it is causing you pain and decreased mobility, and it's a real problem for you. But at the end of the day, during your personal injury case, you really want to know, okay, how much is it worth? And when I say sprain or strain, I'm using this in conjunction with a clean MRI. So your doctor absolutely in every single personal injury case should send you off for an MRI. And if your MRI is clean, then all you've been diagnosed with is a sprain or a strain. You're in a position where, okay, the value of your case is actually minimal. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It still has value, but it is minimal. So if you had an MRI with a bulge or a herniation of the cervical spine, okay, now you're looking at some real dollars. But a sprain or a strain, and it doesn't matter where it is, to the neck, to the back, to the knee, to the hip, you name it, wherever the sprain or the strain is, doesn't mean you don't have a permanent injury. It just means that the MRI did not pick up any type of significant diagnostic result. So you've been diagnosed with a sprain or a strain. So this is the situation that I'm referring to. A sprain or a strain where you've got pain, you've done treatment, but you're continuing to have problems with it. How much is that worth? So in my experience, again, I'm located in St. Petersburg, Florida. I practice primarily in the Tampa Bay area, so I'm only referencing cases that are in this general vicinity. But insurance adjusters value these claims generally about several $1,000s for a sprain or a strain. Again, that's with a clean MRI, as I said before. In certain circumstances, you can get the claims up to $10,000. Rarely have I ever seen a sprain or a strain at $25,000. I mean, they just don't reach those levels unless you've got some kind of abnormal medical bill that you've rung up. But the majority of the cases, I'd say several $1,000s for a strain or a sprain. I'd say $10,000 is pushing it, but I'd say $5,000 to $10,000 is the general range for a strain or a sprain from a personal injury accident. So hopefully that answers the question, and that gives you a little bit of guidance so that you know, okay, how much is this case going to be worth? Because you don't want to be running up massive medical bills if you know that sprain or that strain just simply isn't going to be valued by the insurance company at the end of the day. So a little bit of knowledge hopefully goes a long way.